Hello and welcome to another update video about Alchemy Pay. Last update was back in February, so it's been a while, but really not too much has happened since then. In the last video we were coming down here and told you that I expect another correction because we were overbought here. I think we were having one of these peaks here, and that we were coming down once more at least to this ascending trend line or to this Fibonacci level, the 78.6% Fib level here at 4.3 cents. So really not too much has happened, and pretty much it worked out. Surprisingly though, Alchemy Pay is a bit weak at the moment, but we have a few good signs because we can identify here a first impulse to the upside, certainly. And since then we have corrected down, indicating that the low could potentially be in, because you've got the first impulse, you're coming down in your ABC, making a higher low. And in terms of the Fibonacci retracement levels, let's just see where we did get down to, depending on, you can see it. If we take this high here, then you can see that we came down to the 78.6% Fib level, which is 3.9 cents, which is for a wave 2. Okay, so if you came up in a wave 1, you came down in a wave 2, the next wave to the upside would be that wave 3, and that could go up nicely. But at the moment we haven't really seen this breakout yet. I think the breakout here will happen as soon as we break above this 50-day moving average, or here that previous rejection point, both pretty much at the same level. Here on the 8-hour chart, if I zoom in, it will be here that 4.5 cent level. Very, very important. And in the end, what could be forming here is here in the end, a head and shoulders pattern, a cup and handle. So you've got this accumulation here, your cup. Now you're coming down here in a sort of channel, in which we do this up and down, out of which you would normally then in the cup and handle breakout. We've seen it numerous times before, and then you can move higher. This is certainly a possibility, making higher lows, constantly, and you've got this accumulation pattern, this round shape, which is typical for a trend reversal, and this could really become a nice cup and handle. We've seen these work out last year pretty nicely, and this would be the trend, the resistance level at 4.5 cents. This is also where the 50-day moving average is currently running. Is it the 50? Yeah, it's the 50-day moving average. And where can we get to if we break that level? Let's take a look. And by the way, other cryptos have already broken out. Look at Solana, look at Cardano, look at VeChain, look at various other ones. I think Alchemy Pay has a lot to catch up, but this is actually good because it means that there might be an opportunity here. Now, I'm not telling you to buy, but if you look at what other cryptos have done already, and Alchemy Pay hasn't really done it, it means it has a lot to catch up, which means that it is not overbought yet, it's not overheated compared to other cryptos, and I think the sentiment might shift here soon when people are looking for those cryptos that usually are a bit later. So here on the daily chart, on the RSI, whereas for example Solana I think is above 80 on the daily RSI, maybe it's dropped now a little bit, but here Alchemy Pay is only around 50, so there is still a lot of movement possible to the upside because it hasn't really broken out yet. So the momentum is still lacking, and we also don't see a lot of volume at the moment. So that is what we would need, the volume and the breakout above this 4.5 cent level. And then in terms of where can we actually go, let's take a look at the VPVR. So the VPVR shows us a peak, not a very strong one, but it shows us a peak here around the area actually where also we can see the 200-day moving average. So I would expect here that level around 6 cents to be a very important resistance level. So I think in the first instance where we can move is from that 4.5 cent level to the 6 cent level. On the other hand, should we break that ascending trend line to the downside, I think there is significant downside potential, and we could move once more here to the previous low around 3.2 cents. So that would be the bearish alternative, because we are currently moving here. We're forming an ascending trend line, ascending triangle pretty much, with that horizontal resistance level at 4.3 cents, which is the 78.6% Fib level. And on the other hand, you've got that 4.5 cent level where you've got the 50-day moving average. So getting close to a decision point, and this is again a potential breakout point that I want to make you aware of proactively before the breakout occurs, because usually, when we talk about gains after a breakout point, Doesn't make much sense, does it? So looking good at the moment. And funny enough though, a lot of people only get interested in a crypto after it broke out. I mean, that makes sense, because you want to wait for the breakout before you, if you're a trader, you usually wait for a breakout, you wait for that momentum to come in depending on how you trade. Here, a lot of, as I said, a lot of people only get interested when a crypto or an asset already made that 20, 30, 40%. So that's quite funny though. Let's see. So that is an opportunity here in my opinion, but please always do your own research. Don't just invest or trade just because you've seen a YouTube video. Make sure you make your own decisions. So this is not financial advice, of course, but I think we could here see some nice upside if we break above that 4.5 cent level. All right, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.